I'm going to tell you a story about an altercation that happened between me and my friends. And if you think I was right in the way I handled it, go ahead and leave a like the page, all that. And if you think I was wrong in the way I handled it, I'm going to need you to like the page and like the video. Generally, I'm a cool-headed guy, but sometimes I gotta do what I gotta do. Tommy Pickles taught me that at 5. Me and a few of my friends were at the bar. That's right, the bar. After about an hour and 12 minutes, 2 of my friends, Evan and Phil, wanted to play some 8-ball billiards, also known by that other terrible name, Q Sports. Now, I was an umpire. More importantly, I was a really good umpire. Can anyone tell me where I'm going with this?
You like shit to be fair.
That's right. Thank you, Kyle. I like competition to be fair, and I like my friends. Now, let me set the scene. There's 3 Q Sports tables located in this bar. There are 22 people in the bar, excluding us. 2 of the Q stick tables are occupied by 4 people. Let me be a little more specific. There's 2 teams of 2 people each, and they're playing on both tables, which is fine since the bar is slow. Who cares, right? The 3rd Q stick table is vacant and has been vacant for 58 minutes. Now, there's this rule in bars apparently, and whoever's on the board of Q-Stick Men directors that made this rule, well, you messed up. It's a bad rule. Evan and Phil put their quarters in and rack up those ivory balls. Side note, they're not ivory anymore. It took us about 300 years to realize we shouldn't kill elephants. That's right, super nice, lovable elephants to make Q-Stick balls. 16 balls per elephant. Small price to pay, am I right? The balls are racked, and before my friends can even get a chance to break, out of shape man from table 2 and 3 comes over to break. So I immediately put my hand on the table in order to block his attempt to break. I say, whoa, 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 whoa. He says, move your hand. Sorry. He says, move your hand. I say, what are you doing? My friends are playing. He says, move your hand. I say nothing and do not move. He says, it's bar rules. I want on this table last. I said, who gives a shit? No one's played on it for an hour. Literally. And you've got 2 games going on over there. Let my friends play a game. Then this insane, and I'm not joking, peg-legged woman comes over screaming in her lung cancer voice, it's bar rules. It's bar rules. She was his Q-stick partner. I've lost the battle, but I was an umpire. And what do I mean?
You know how to deal with assholes.
That's right, thank you, Kyle. During my 13 years as an umpire, I've seen just about every asshole you can imagine. Dumb assholes, really dumb assholes. Anyway, I also might just be the best asshole. Captain Asshole. Okay, that doesn't sound right. Getting back on track, I came up with a strategy. Before I enacted my brilliant strategy, I went to the bouncer who was watching the situation. I said, what's bar rules? He didn't want to talk to me, and you know why? Because I was going to be right. Let's see, where am I? He said, you know, bar rules, man. You have to beat the previous winner of the table. And I said, even when there's 22 people in the bar, and they're playing on 2 other tables, and my friends just wanted 1 game, and then he could have his stupid little Hitler table back? He said, yeah, man. I said, that's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard. Then immediately, I approached all the other patrons in the bar and asked them if they knew what bar rules were. 7 of them were women, and they said, you can't have my phone number. Stop talking to me. Bitches. 8 said yes, 5 said no, and 2 were drunk. So I go back to the table and start commentating the match. Somehow, it's the out of shape man's turn. So I go, the king prepares to strike the ball. The king has made a solid deuce.
The king prepares to strike again.
He says,
I'm not the king.
the king has missed, but it must have been the lights.
Oh, it's the peasant Philip's turn. Oh, yes. As expected, the peasant missed. Princess Peggy is due to strike.
Okay, I figured she'd hit me right here. I was really expecting it. And I would have been right 99.9 to the billionth power percent of the time, but her name was Peggy. I'm serious. Luck works in mysterious ways. She said, how do you know my name? She said, how do you know my name? I said, because you're the princess. Truth be told, I think she kind of liked it, the weirdo.
Oh no, Princess Peggy has missed. The slope of the floor must have shuddered as she struck.
I'm also thinking, how'd they win all these other games? Are they just running some kind of racket? Anyway, it's Evan's turn to cue stick. Evan makes one.
He must be a cheater, Your Majesty.
Evan makes two.
Do not worry, Your Majesty. Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Evan misses.
Ha! Luck it was.
And then I push my luck.
The king is preparing his winning run. Might I suggest the 4-ball, sir? You would stand in this corner of the table where you have so humbly pissed on, and strike due north.
To his credit, he did blow me off the whole time. It's pretty impressive, because that was pretty annoying. Then my friend Philip shoved the 8-ball in the hole with his hand, which is honestly what we should have done in the first place. And boy, did that piss Princess Peggy off. She was gonna fight, like in her raspy, yes, bah, your attitude sucks, which is weird, but whatever. Evan and Jacob held her back. Jacob's the other friend. Whoops, forgot to mention him. Now he's mentioned. Evan and Jacob held her back, and me and Philip left to go get ice cream and play NBA Jam on the Super Nintendo. Thank you very much.